In the annals of history, some stories fade into relative obscurity, such as the story of Acadia, a French colony along the eastern coast of North America. Founded in 1604, Acadia included Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and parts of Maine. Named Arcadia by Giovanni da Verrazzano in 1524, it reflected the beauty he found. The first French settlers arrived in the early 17th century, drawn by fertile land and resources. The Acadians were resilient, adapting to their new environment and developing a distinct cultural identity. Their story is one of resilience and tragedy, marked by both peace and hardship. Life in early Acadia was challenging yet rewarding. The Acadians were primarily farmers. They transformed the marshlands into fertile fields using a system of dikes and aboiteaux, a testament to their ingenuity and hard work. Wheat, barley, and oats became staples of their diet, supplemented by an abundance of fish from the sea and game from the forests. They also cultivated flax and hemp for clothing and other textiles, ensuring their self-sufficiency. Trade played a vital role in the Acadian economy. They established trade relations with neighboring British colonies, exchanging their agricultural surplus and furs for manufactured goods. The Acadians were skilled shipbuilders, constructing sturdy vessels for fishing and coastal trade, further enhancing their economic activities. Beyond their economic endeavors, the Acadians valued education and faith. They established schools and churches, ensuring the transmission of knowledge and religious values to future generations. The Catholic Church in particular played a central role in Acadian society, providing spiritual guidance and social cohesion. However, life in Acadia was not without its hardships. The harsh winters, coupled with limited access to medical care, posed significant health challenges. Despite these difficulties, the Acadian population grew steadily, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. The year 1755 marked a dark turning point in Acadian history, as tensions between France and Great Britain escalated into the French and Indian War. The British authorities, suspicious of the Acadians' loyalty, resolved to expel them from their land. The Great Upheaval, as it came to be known, stands as a stark reminder of the human cost of war and prejudice. The Acadians, caught between two empires, had long maintained a policy of neutrality. They were unwilling to bear arms against either France or England. However, their neutral stance was perceived as a threat by the British, who feared the Acadians might side with the French in the conflict. The deportation of the Acadians was a brutal and chaotic affair. Families were torn apart, their homes and farms confiscated. Thousands of Acadians were loaded onto ships, their destinations unknown. Many died during the arduous journey, succumbing to disease and despair. The Great Upheaval scattered the Acadian people far and wide. Some were deported to the British colonies in the south, while others found themselves in France, Louisiana, and even as far away as the Falkland Islands. They yearned for their homeland, their hearts heavy with the loss of their families and way of life. Despite the hardships they faced, the Acadians clung tenaciously to their cultural identity. They carried with them their language, their music, and their stories, preserving a sense of community even in exile. Their resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. The story of the Acadian diaspora is one of both tragedy and resilience. It is a story of loss and displacement, but also of cultural survival and adaptation. The Acadians, scattered to the winds, carried within them the seeds of their culture, ensuring that their heritage would not be forgotten. The latter half of the 18th century saw the return of some Acadians to their homeland. While many remained scattered, those who returned faced the daunting task of rebuilding their lives and communities. The land they once knew had changed, but their spirits remained unbroken. They began the slow process of reclaiming their heritage and re-establishing their presence. The 19th century witnessed a resurgence of Acadian culture and identity. The Acadian Renaissance, as it is known, was a period of significant cultural revival. Acadians began to celebrate their heritage openly, expressing their identity through music, literature, and traditional crafts. The Acadian Renaissance was more than just a celebration of the past, however. It was a conscious effort to reclaim and preserve a unique cultural identity. Acadian leaders established schools and cultural institutions, ensuring the transmission of their language and traditions to future generations. The revival of Acadian culture was not without its challenges, but it marked a turning point in their history. The Acadians had emerged from a period of darkness, their spirit unbroken, their cultural identity stronger than ever.